Collapsible Easy Root Shovel. And I just want to tell you, this has been wildly popular. It's customer top rated. Read the reviews. People have gone crazy for it. They have so many nice things to say about it. And it is 45% off the QVC price. You're getting your shovel, you're getting your storage bag. And as you can see right there, what makes it so incredible is that you actually end up using a lot less elbow grease to get it to work, because it gives you the force. So see, it has that little divot at the bottom, which is great, but here's the magic. Easily balanced, ergonomically correct, but that's the old shovel, right? Now watch, boom! See how it takes it and it goes from a standard shovel to this like almost automated device. It's all right here in the handle. So it gives you, there's the bag comes in, it gives you a lot more force. M64542, and here it is, look. So as I go to shovel, now obviously I can't, this grass, I don't mean to bust the illusion, but this grass is not real, so I'm not gonna dig a hole for everyone at home thinking I'm standing on real grass, sorry. But here's what's so cool about this, is that by making this motion, here's what this allows me to do. It allows me to get more force, and so without using so much of my own force, I can now put that shovel deeper into the ground. It makes it easier, frankly, for me on my back, and I'm not the only one. I want you to take a look at the reviews. The reviews are a love letter on QVC.com to this garden tool. Just let us know what color. We have them available in 2 colors. We have gray and teal, and Jack Yiser is here from us right now from Bernini. Hi, Jack, how are you?
I'm doing well. Can you guys see me?
I can see you, I can hear
wonderful.
you. I have the gray, you have that teal. And you know, Jack, I just want to compliment your entire family. The Bernini line, not only do you bring us really beautiful things for our yard, like all those great fountains, but you guys are bringing us really well thought out tools.
Oh, thank you, Sandra. And you know, we did take a lot of thought into this, and one of the things that we wanted to innovate was to actually bring you 2 shovels in one. So right now, in its first stage, but locked at the bottom, this is like your classic D-handle shovel. If I unlock it real quick and extend it, it becomes like your, I don't know, a standard larger shovel, good for big work in the backyard. But the important thing is, when I unlock it, you can see, as you were discussing, the slide hammer technology that we've been using. And if I take the key down to the roots, and I can just start cutting roots, easy, simple, no problems. And I want to show everyone, you might think that this takes a lot of effort. It doesn't. I'm going to hold this with literally 2 fingers.
That's
and slide
amazing.
Straight through the roots. This is too easy to call it work, Sandra.
Well, that's what's so cool about it, is that, I mean, it's basically, now I couldn't have figured it out, but it's simply, it's physics, right? It's how that force is applied to those roots, but you're letting the tool do the work. It's kind of applying its own force, right?
Exactly, Sandra. It's almost like a hammer and chisel, but with a shovel, and it's self-contained.
It's so cool. So I'm thinking, Jack, for anyone who not only has roots, but rocks and tough compacted soil, this is a dream.
Oh yes, and you can see here in the animation, it'll cut straight through roots that you might not even see are there. So when you're digging, it's extremely easy to get through everything that you need to do. Rocks, roots, it all moves out of the way.
And you can see, so for those big
and again,
jumps,
here we have just cutting through big, thick stump roots. Even trees can't stop this, let alone flower roots.
Well, you know, I have a big flower bed in the front of my house, and for years it was just mulch. And my husband was saying, like, oh, there's so many roots there. Did you even want to start working on it? And this is the kind of thing I really wished I had when I decided, yes, I did want to start working on it, because I spent hours just trying to dig holes. Guess what did not enjoy that? Me, my back, my knees. It took a lot of pleasure out of gardening, frankly. This is great because it makes it so much easier. Now, I do want to show you, it's not just for garden. Anyone who camps, or Jack, how amazing, because it comes in that bag, to take it, anyone who does any kind of camping or RVing.
Oh yes, this shovel will collapse right down, and you can put it in a bag, and that way you know exactly where it is at all times.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things I want to showcase as well, and you discussed it with rocks or maybe even hard-packed dirt.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, it's not perfect soil that we're digging into, but with even just a little bit of effort, we can start getting straight through this bed of rocks, and no issues. We'll go straight through it. The slide hammer does all the work for you. Edging, normally when you're edging, you need to stand on top of your shovel, put all your foot's gonna go right on here and it's gonna put all the weight. You're balancing on there. Not so anymore. We're just gonna take a couple easy cuts through this piece of sod, and as you'll see, it's a fine cut. Now, most barbers strive to give you a cut that fine with a razor blade, and we can give you that in your garden with this shovel. Planting flowers, it's an easy, just force open a little dirt, place the flower down, and your garden is ready to go. It's that easy.
So if you're wondering, is it that easy? Well, I invite you to read the reviews on QVC.com. This is customer top rated, and I will tell you, if you're new to this idea of our reviews, as an employee, I can't write a review. If I'm logged in, it wouldn't let me. Jack can't write a review. His family can't write a review. The only people who can write reviews are our customers, and they have made this customer top rated. So read how easy this has made the lives of people just like you who saw it presented and thought, I'm going to give that a try. And you know, Jack, it allows not only you to do jobs faster, but for people who maybe aren't feel like they can't garden like they used to, or have maybe some different mobility issues. This allows them to garden at all, right?
Exactly, Sandra. As we say, the slide hammer does all the work for you. And speaking of dexterity issues, sometimes it's not so easy to dump what you put onto your shovel. And so what we have here is, because the actual shovel will slide, look at that. All I'm doing is just twisting it. Now, if I had a huge load of dirt on here, I could just slide it right off.
Oh, that's
I don't
smart.
have to get my shoulders into it and dump it to the side. It's barely a movement of my wrist.
Wow. Okay. You know what? That's interesting, because I didn't even think about that, but you're absolutely right. Like, it's such a well-balanced tool, but it does give you full movement. But this is really the magic right here, that sliding action. If you do want to use it as a regular shovel, well, of course, you can lock it and then this won't move. But Jack, I'm thinking most people, 90% of the time when they're using it, are going to be making their lives easier with that.
Oh, yes. Of course. You know, and we want to come over here again to this root demonstration.
Yeah.
Just, you know, while we have this staged a little bit, this is just like if you were digging in next to a tree and all of a sudden you ran into a root, but with this, no problem.
It's genius. So cool. All right, so here it is. If you want to give it a try, it's a clearance price. Grab it while we have it. You know, earlier in the season, it was $96.75. Our QVC price is $96. You're getting it home for about half price, 5 easy payments of $9.97. It's a phenomenal tool. You get it once, you have it for a very, very long time. Thanks, Jack. We saw this earlier in the show. It was very, very popular. Over 700 pairs of our Sun Joe gloves were ordered. Now, actually,